Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to jump on. I actually moved, so I have a different background, and I'll be doing different things on these walls to make it more pretty. But I just wanted to jump on to talk a little bit about working from home as a person with a disability. Um, it's taken me some time to get to this point where I'm working from home. It wasn't really a goal of mine. I actually drive, so I really wanted to get a teaching job full time for public school. I live in New York, so a New York City public school. And that's, I think, still my goal. I'm a little unsure based on um, working from home online. I think there's so many benefits to it, and I know that not everyone has the privilege of being able to drive if you have a disability. So, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience working from home as someone with a disability. So some things that I noticed that have been really helpful. First of all, your ability to kind of take your time in the morning. Working as a teacher, the hours are really early in the morning usually. So usually I used to have to arrive at school from anywhere from like 7:45 to 8 o'clock. Um, so that would mean I would have to get up in the morning, and obviously I have an aide that helps me. And so my aide and I would just kind of be rushing in the morning, and I didn't have time for breakfast or coffee or anything. I would kind of take like some fruit with me and just run out the door and probably forget a bunch of things along the way that I needed for the school day. But so now I get to kind of take my time. There are days where I'm able to have coffee as I'm working and not have to worry about even putting shoes on or carrying a purse, because usually I used to wear a purse that would go across my body, a crossbody bag, and I would put my phone and my keys and everything in there, and pens and other things that I would need throughout the day. And then depending on my teaching job, I sometimes would have to take paperwork with me, so I would have to carry paperwork with me and so many other things. And as an online teacher, I'm able to have everything on my computer, or if I need any paperwork, it's just on my desk and I don't need to carry it anywhere, which is really nice. And I think it's something that a lot of people with disabilities would find to be a benefit of working from home, especially as a teacher when you have to carry a lot of things with you to work. Depending on how many students you have, or how many classes you have, you might have to carry maybe anywhere from like 60 to 200 sheets of paper with you, if you aren't able to access the copier at the school as well. That can become a problem. So I think that moving things into the online world has been a really great thing for people with disabilities, because not only can we work from home, but we can also use the internet to store any paperwork and things that we normally would need to carry, and just have it on even like a light kind of laptop, like a MacBook Air or something like that. So that's one thing. Not having to rush in the morning. And well, that's two things. Not having to rush in the morning, but also not having to carry anything with you on your travels, which can be a struggle a lot of the times. Um, for me at least. I think another benefit is that you're able to kind of really just relax a bit. You, depending on your job, like for me, I'm a teacher, so I'm able to now, as an online teacher, I'm able to just relax. I guess it's kind of related to not rushing in the morning, but just having a very relaxed experience with work, because my students are online on Zoom, and I'm still able to communicate with them. I'm still able to teach and also learn from them and get to know them through Zoom. And I'm able to just, like I said, like sometimes I have a cup of coffee or tea or water and my fruit, and I'm just able to really focus on my job as opposed to focusing on, okay, how am I going to get in the classroom and maneuver around the students who are sitting in the front who the desks are in the way, or how am I going to carry what I need to bring to class today, or how am I going to navigate around the school today when the elevator key is difficult for me to turn, and I have to go from one class um, to another in a matter of 5 minutes. And so these other things that I don't have to focus on um, were, were kind of struggles that I subconsciously had to deal with that now I don't have to deal with, which makes my job a lot easier, and it makes me have more energy to do my job in a way that I feel confident in. And so I think allowing people to work from home, especially if they have a disability, enables us to perform more effectively at our job. And I think it's a really great thing. Um, and yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of the benefits are mainly just traveling and carrying things around and not having to worry about rushing in the morning, or um, just traveling in general, because a lot of people struggle, like I said, with travel. If you don't have a car, that can be a problem, especially relying on services like Access-a-Ride or Ambulets. And we just rely on other people throughout our lives, a lot of the time, a lot of us. And so being able to just do something without having to rely on anyone else is really nice. I mean, of course, I have to rely on someone to help me get ready in the morning still and things like that, but I'm able to do my job without maybe worrying about if someone can open the door for me somewhere, or if someone can pick up something I dropped that I need for a class or that I need for my next period, or just things like that. And another thing too is that I don't know if this is really a big deal for a lot of people, and it's not really a huge deal for me either, but it is something that I've thought about. I feel like being on Zoom, um, you can't really see my wheelchair. You see that I'm sitting on a chair, but you can't really see my full disability. And so I feel like I've been able to really be myself and do my job confidently without having to worry about whether or not people are judging me, or whether they whether they are have any beliefs about me and based on my disability, that would prevent us from having a good relationship, or would prevent them from receiving my teaching, or being comfortable with me teaching them. So I've enjoyed kind of concealing my disability in a way, which it's psychologically probably not the best thing, but at the same time, um, I would have no problem going into a class and just being my disabled self as well, which I've done before. So it's not really that big of a deal, but it kind of just has been nice not having to think about it much. So I think there are probably a lot more benefits for people. Like I said, travel is a huge one, because I've had experience with Access-a-Ride, and it's just depending, like I was saying, depending on Access-a-Ride to get to work is, or anything like Access-a-Ride is a disaster. They come late, so you always have to either be at work 2 hours early, in which case, and again, you're rushing in the morning, or when you get ready to be picked up from work, they are 2 hours to, I've waited 5 to 6 hours for them at some points, to the point where the janitor put me in a room because my phone was dead. He put me in an office, excuse me, he put me in an office and said, okay, the phone is here, but basically everyone's leaving, so are you gonna leave soon? Like, what's happening? And I was just basically saying, I don't know. This person, the driver, said he was on his way. Then he said he was here. I didn't see him. And the drivers, sometimes they either can't find you or they drive past and they say, oh, I was there, but they don't really like drive in or like really try to look for the passenger. They just say, oh, I was there, they weren't there, and I left. So they just leave you, and then, you know, you have to wait for someone else to come. So it's just a disaster. So I think travel is a huge one in this case as well. So that's a little bit about my work from home situation and what benefits I've seen from working from home. Right now I'm working from home as an ESL teacher with adults. So I don't have the benefits of public school teacher, such as the insurance or the 401k or any of those benefits. So those things are a bit, right now, those are a bit disappointing. It's a bit disappointing that I don't have those benefits. But if you do thorough um, research, you might be able to find something online that has those benefits. And it might not be a teaching job. That's just what I enjoy doing and what I've went to school for, what I went to school for, and what I'm doing at the moment. So I think some advice I would give for finding an online job, if you're just looking for anything or it's something that is not a teaching job, you can sign up for these different newsletters and they'll email you. One of them that I follow or that I have emails sent to me or that I signed up for. I'm sorry, I'm just like, it's early in the morning and I'm just kind of still waking up. But I signed up for this thing, Real Ways to Earn, I think it's called. And they send you newsletter emails with different jobs. If you go on Google and you type in work from home jobs newsletter or something like that, you might be able to find some more. Another one I think I did was like working nomads or something like that. So you can find on there like customer service jobs, transcription jobs, editing jobs, lots of customer service jobs. So if you don't have a degree or you're just looking for like some side income while you're in school or while you're, working, not while you're working, while you're at home, just looking for something to make a little bit of cash, they have a lot of customer service stuff. And then also, if you are interested in teaching, there are online schools where you can teach English to Asian students. The only thing that was an issue for me personally is that the hours, because I'm on the East Coast, they didn't align with my schedule. They are very early in the morning, like earlier than public school teaching here. So like if it was from 8 o'clock to, a certain time, then sure, maybe I'll be able to work with that. But it's like from, I think you can do from like 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., something like that. So you just have to, if that fits your schedule, then take a look. A few companies I've seen, Bling ABC or like Dada ABC, VIP Kid, GoGo Kid. Um, I recently just looked into this thing called OutSchool. It's really great so far. I'm still I'm still learning about it. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I don't know why. I'm still learning about it, but that one you can make your own hours, so that's great. And I think that would be beneficial for a lot of people with disabilities as well, making your own hours. And you can also teach anything you want. It doesn't have to be English. So if you have a specific skill or knowledge that you feel you could teach, you can try to put it on OutSchool and see if you get some traction, because there are people from all around the world who sign their kids up or whose kids look through the site and find the classes that they are interested in. So those are some ideas and my thoughts on working from home as a person with a disability. And I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.